Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT. For those of you that don't know, every month I host a free online Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament called the Chalislime Monthly, or CSM, that I live commentate on twitch.tv/MBTYugiOh. If you're interested in joining this tournament for a future month, there's going to be a link in the description to a video that will show you how to sign up. Now, the top 16 of this tournament always makes it onto the channel, but the Swiss rounds rarely do.
However,
This month, the Swiss rounds were incredible, just banger after banger after banger, and the bangariest of them all was our round 5 match between the undefeated Cursed Eyes on Super Quantum and the undefeated Battlestorm on Lyrilusc, a deck enabled by the powerful new cards in Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm, which was legal for this event. Just two really good pilots playing really interesting decks very effectively. I had so much fun casting it, I wanted to show it off, so check it out. Hello, everybody. It is your boy, Joseph Rothschild, aka MBT, and we're back with the 5th of 7 rounds of the October 2021 Chalislime Monthly. We have seen a ton of really sweet decks out of the new Synchro Storm pack, and I'm happy to announce we have another one here for round 5. So after that really impressive showing from Cursed Eyes, we are going to follow them once again. Cursed Eyes at 3-0, I believe, currently. Either that or they got massively pulled up. They are playing against Battlestorm, also at 3-0 on Lyrilusc. So, we're just going to go over there now. So, really excited about this one. Obviously, Cursed Eyes, for any of you who just came from the previous match, you know what they play. It's Magnus, Great King of the Computer Turbo. But they are, in my opinion, like the best, I would say, or one of the best Super Quantum players I've ever seen in my entire life. They understand the deck on a way that other people do not. And they are playing against a Lyrilusc player. Lyrilusc recently got a new wave of support that a lot of people expect will be good in Tri-Brigade, but also enables the Lyrilusc combo deck that ends on a significant amount of interruptions, bounces of monsters that have been special summoned, and of course, DD Crows galore. Those are really going to screw up Cursed Eyes plays, and let's see how far they can go. All right, so we're going to go from Turquoise Warbler into Sapphire Swallow here. And then we'll fire off the Recital Starling. We're going to spend our normal on Celeste Wagtail and make a Linkuriboh here. And then one of the most powerful of the new cards, Barrel Canary, allows you to reborn a Lyrilusc from your graveyard, special summoning both it and that card, but it does lock you into Xyz monsters. So this is like the pure variant of it. This is a card that absolutely should not have been printed. Bird Call. It basically reads, take an Ash out of your opponent's hand, but we're doing it after, we've gone through a bunch of Recital Starling. And this is one of the most frustrating parts of the deck. Like, you can just go Recital into double DD Crow into the Searcher to continue your plays. Like, there's just so much you can do. And unsurprisingly, Utopic Future Dragon also lurks in this deck as well. The time for Nibiru is over. There he is. So the Linkuriboh on board is actually really important. You saw in the match versus King Magic Ruler that one way to out the end board of Lyrilusc is to just attack their monsters. Like, a number of their monsters just don't have a ton of attack. That gets a lot harder if there's a Linkuriboh on the field. Do you perform at a recital or a recital? I don't know. Anyway, Lyrilusc, Ensemble Robin coming out here. This is the new Xyz boss, and boy, is it strong. So, not once per turn. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can detach a material from this card, then target one of those monsters, return it to the hand. And it's currently got 5 material. So good luck to Cursed Eyes. You have to beat 5 bounces, Linkaribo protecting the one that bounces, and Utopic Future Dragon. This one's really funny because that special summon condition is not once per turn. Like Treeborn Frog and Light and Darkness Dragon, you can just run out the Ensemble doing this. They probably have to let this resolve, which is a huge liability, because if Cursed Eyes can find another way to get a monster on field, then, you know, what are you going to do? You could, your Ensemble could suddenly be the target of a very large monster. All right, Reasoning coming down next. Oh, God, the 3 call and the send the blue layer. Miserable. All right, Diviner out next. Diviner is a killer card. Wow. So usually in this matchup, Diviner is sending Tyros Genesis, but could technically send Entis here in order to pop the Ensemble if Cursed Eyes has it in their extra. The extra for this deck is particularly tight because you need to be playing at least 1 apiece of each of the machines, but likely 2. Yeah, we still have to go for the Trios. And then we'll danger Chusinoko afterwards. Okay, just trying to get a 3 onto the field. Oh my god, my good god. All right, again, this is a card you can't really bounce back to the hand with Ensemble because they'll just go for it again. We're going to go for the Trias Hierarchica here. Unfortunately, not high enough attack to out the Ensemble. They're considering Utopic Futuring this, maybe. Ooh, wow. That was, like, just the wrong thing to do. The important part of the Trios interaction is that you're tributing Diviner. So that searches you a Super Quantal Fairy Alphan. And now we're in a position where the Ensemble is almost about to be threatened. If you have... So from this position, you can Chusinoko into the Linkaribo, recall, oh my god, an attack with the red layer, or you can do none of that because you have a triple tack. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn good. Okay, well, you know... All right, before we get our entire board bounced, we're going to go to combat. The Linkaribo effect here, I don't even know if you can activate because of the way UFD works. Yeah. Wow. This is just such a fantastic position to be in. They are going to go for the Ensemble. You can negate this with Utopic Future Dragon. Main phase 2, go Zeus. Clear the back row, then trigger the effective red layer. They're going to let it resolve. Wow, they've just played this turn excellently. So this is the hard part. Like, where do you go from here? Do you just sit on a 3-mat Zeus and, like, hope for the best? Honestly, not a terrible idea. All right, going into Mask Arena. That triggers the red layer targeting the blue layer. So the blue layer can't activate its effects here, but that's still probably fine. Ooh, is the set card a called by? That'd be interesting. Aeilolius. Yes, they did. They summoned the Diviner. That was the normal. And just going to end phase here. Okay, no big deal. So it looks like we're hedging on Zeus plus Masquerena. That's probably good enough, but arguably not. I mean, this is just such a fantastic start to the turn.
Bottom.
Jack and Jack Gaming, thank you for the subscription. From here, you can go Turquoise Warbler into Cobalt Sparrow. Just keep going. I believe we know our opponent has a DD Crow, unless it's been in rotation already. God, Barrel Canary is just so absolutely crazy. And this is why it mattered that we made the Masquerade with the blue layer, is because now if they go into like an assembled, we can tag into Nightmare Unicorn and force the activation of the barrel. And then when the barrel is summoned alongside whatever it targets, then we can Zeus. But if we aren't able to do that, we're fucked. As expected, there's Assembled Nightingale. No reason to do anything yet. Like, I do like just waiting until battle is forced. Wow, and letting it happen. Says, yeah, fine, let's go to battle phase. If you're going to allow me, I'm always going to Zeus at a time when you can't triple tag me on the crackback, and won't be able to make your own Zeus. Chaining the Assembled Nightingale. I mean, why wouldn't you? It was cross-out designator. Okay, blue layer can trigger here. It'll shuffle back the red layer. This is rough because the follow-up is going to be Barrel Canary, and we're going to see how far that can get him. 5 cards in the extra is the other thing. You'd imagine that there's some number of Recital, but then again, maybe there isn't. They've gone through 2, and they had a Prosby for 3 at the beginning of the turn. At minimum, they probably don't have the material to go through, like, a Utopic Future Dragon line again. Ah, this is weird. Because, like, you expect that your opponent is forcing battle to force you to Masquerena to make Nightmare Unicorn. But then you're like, well, if they're going to do that, why would I let them? And if that's the case, you know, wouldn't I just save my Zeus? Or wouldn't I just fire the Zeus anyway? Because all we want out of this turn is to live. Like, if we live, there's not a lot our opponent can do, realistically, with 5 cards in the extra deck Lyrilusc. Like, maybe they can make another Ensemble Blue, but, like, that doesn't beat just switch my Zeus to attack and then do my plays. I mean, it's a really hard call to make. And, like, these margins are why, like, Cursed Eyes is, in my opinion, like, a really, really good player. A lot of people have this, this idea that, like, if they put up 2 pieces of interaction, you absolutely have to use both pieces or you're missing out, like, on value or something. But, like, if your interaction trades for nothing relevant from the opponent and costs you a card in the hand, it's actually not particularly good. And potentially puts you dead to triple tack. Valor on the Where Art Thou? What the fuck? I don't get that one. Okay, so it is an assembled. Going to end phase here. They're going to take 2. Wow, that's rough. All right, 3K. We know that in hand there is... Yeah, and we have to assemble early so we don't die to triple tack. Aren't we just dead to... Oh, we don't have an activation on the Zeus. So, we know the hand is DD Crow Effect Valor. And maybe something else. We'll go Alphan here. Wow, and just dodging the Effect Valor by virtue of tributing itself for cost. Like, pretty good. Oh yeah, 3rd card Bird Call. We actually have perfect knowledge here. We're going to red layer. Oh, man. I don't think you can negate the red layer. It's just so early. You probably negate the red layer's target with the Crow. Even that feels kind of crappy. Overlay Zeus on Zeus. I doubt there's enough room in this extra to play double Zeus. But there might be. Oh my god. Okay, so we get to trigger the red layer in here, and we get to trigger the white layer. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh man, come on. And again, you know, I don't even know if this is lethal. Yeah, gonna fire the DD Crow now, targeting the target for the red layer, I'd imagine. Because, like, you do have to get over the Nightingale. If you don't get over the Nightingale, they just make the counter Zeus, and then you have a problem on your hands. Are we also seeing the effect Veiler here? That's probably right. This is the one you care about the least. We're going to send another green layer. I'm going to trigger the green layer, popping a blue layer in hand. Wow, that's so crazy. White is one of the greatest pieces of legacy support of all time. I mean, the field spell is pretty goddamn good, too. Was the field spell out in first wave? I don't think it was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We just had a Desires in the hand. We just had a Desires lurking. We did all that, and then we were like, and now Desires. And we can make a 4 here. Yeah, there's Ouroboros. Ouroboros. I'm not even going to pretend like that's how it goes. Oh, and we drew into a triple tack. Nice DD Crow. Oh my god, we're using it to draw cards. You've got... Is this game... You had lethal. What the fuck? If you took the monster, you had lethal. What? Am I missing something? What? What? That... I don't know about that one. Maybe they aren't aware it has other modes. Oh, fuck. They have to be aware it has other modes because they used one earlier. This is fine, to be honest. How on earth is this fine? Oh, sure. I get it. I see what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, fine. Of course. There's the Veiler. I see. All right, okay, you know. Sometimes... Nightingale prevents battle damage. I mean, yes, I imagine that we will be doing something else this turn. And the better player won. That's why they drew 2. Oh! To get the called by. Oh, when you're good, you're good. Wait, why couldn't they go for game last turn? Can someone explain to me? Oh, no. Oh, they missed their chance. Shit. Oh, they were trying to play around triple tack. Because of Nightingale effect? No. Oh my god, it's you take no battle damage, period? I thought it was from battles involving Lyriluscs. You just don't take... It's just fog? Alright, Cursed Eye's smarter than me, guaranteed. Fuck, I'm dumb as hell. But Cursed Eyes isn't, and was able to win this one. God damn it, I was so ready to make fun of them, but no, they played it right, and I didn't play it right at all, because I'm stupid. Alright, Lyrilusc. Or Quantum. What do you think? This actually is too high IQ for me. This is, in my opinion, the mark of like a really good player. Is the ones who like figure out what their opponent's up to, right? Like, see, that's such a minute difference between no battle damage period and no battle damage from battles involving monsters you control or Lyriluscs you control or something. It's such a minute difference that you would just kind of gloss over it on first read. But like, Cursed Eyes is like, no, I want to like make sure I get this right. Wow. Shit. All right. I imagine this is going to be Lyrilusc first again. You can't just let them make Magnus. Magnus, Great King of the Computer. That's an interesting normal. Celeste Wagtail. All right, we're making the Linkuriboh early. Remember, Linkuriboh, of course, a very important part of these end boards. Okay, we already have the Barrel Canary. I mean, this is just such a sick, starting. Prediction closed so fast. That's because the game was starting. All right, Bird Call to the hand. Reading cards is effectively an FTK, certainly in Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, Recital Starling here. I just hate this. I hate this. It's like, okay, yeah, on the way to my combo, on the way to my Utopic Future Dragon, let's just search 2 fucking DD Crow. Like, good goddamn luck. I feel like people are sleeping on the new Lyrilusc stuff. I actually think Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm is like one of the strongest sets for like in the last year. It's like a side set, and it's stronger than like anything released this year. But everyone's like, oh, Bode's coming out in a week. Bode's coming out in a week. It has a Bode. It's like, you understand that like this stuff and the Speedroid stuff is very playable, despite, and the way that Baroness de Fleur is going to be integrated into Auroradon decks could very easily transform the fucking format. But people are like, no, like, we're just waiting for DPE. Yo, DPE. This is like slotting DPE in the Dragoon slot and making the Pog face. Obviously, Bode is going to be a crazy set, but like, Synchro Storm is really goddamn good. Auroradon combo meta incoming. Well, I don't think the problem with Auroradon was that their end board wasn't big enough. When will you be doing a Lyrilusc 10-minute testing? Shortly. I think it's going to be the next one. I think we're going Lyrilusc for the next one. Wait, what the fuck day is it? No, sorry. Next one's going to be Ghost Trick. One after that's going to be Lyrilusc. Damn. Really? I shouldn't have not uploaded 2 weeks ago. Could have been Lyrilusc this week. I needed the break, though. All right, there's the UFD. So we can go UFD at least 2 mat Ensemble. This is a really sick board, and it's basically a 1 card. The new Ghost Trick stuff is really, really strong, in my opinion. And also, you know, Halloween is coming. I figured it would be a fun little Halloween one. All right, so we've got a 4-mat Ensemble, 2 back row, Utopic Future Dragon, Linkuriboh. How the fuck are you outing this? The Linkuriboh has 1500 attack. When is the Dino Ruffia TMT happening? When the cards come out? That's a sick start. Holy shit, that's crazy. Wow, that's really good. I imagine one of those is like a called. Ever plan on revisiting DDD? Yes. Crossout. Wow, not chaining the crossout. I imagine you, depending on your hand, you would, and like maybe call triple tack or something. All right, we got White Layer into the graveyard here. This is still a hard board to out. Like, White Layer is good. Still, God, I wonder if you UFD here. So one of the biggest issues with Battlestorm last time was they UFD'd at a completely improper place. Like, a more effective UFD could have actually won them that game. So they're going to definitely take their time on deciding if they want to do this or not. So they have the option here to UFD and to Ensemble. Ensemble Blue's a little more effective here than it has been against other stuff because White Layer can't summon itself again. This is a hard once per turn on both effects. They are going to go for the Utopic Future here. I really like that. And they'll take it. All right, Cursed Eyes has to have something kind of miraculous to do this. No more UFD, but you have to get through the Ensemble Blue. Oh, fucking hell. The better duelist one. You actually take the Ensemble Blue here, don't you? It's got more material. No, they're still taking UFD. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, because you could do your combo still. Why wouldn't you? You can still do your combo. What, are they going to Ensemble Blue your special summoned monster and give you it? Then you take it, and then you make Zeus on that one. God damn it. Triple Tack, man. Triple Tack is the best card in this goddamn deck. All right, red layer here. What a sick fucking deck. Red layer target blue layer. Blue layer target a whole bunch of bullshit in the graveyard. W.I. Jester, thank you for the 3 months. God. But again, I'm not trying to say nothing. If you're still on it post-boarding, chaining the cross out, banishing Triple Tack is crazy. Am I wrong? I feel like it is. So imagine you UFD here, right? I don't play Triple Tack. Awesome. Well, you know, it is what it is. Okay. All right, so we're letting the Ensemble Blue resolve. How do I know which one is the target? It'll have it in a parenthetical if you hover the card. So if you click the graveyard and you hover it, I should actually just tell them that. Right now it's a graveyard 8. Hover the card but don't click, yeah. In fact, it's graveyard 8 and graveyard 5. And graveyard 4. Well, now this is getting a little crusty. You do have to go to combat. You have to attack the Link Haribo. Ooh, but not taking the Ensemble Blue might cost them here. Because now they go into Zeus, right? Like, we have to take the 24. We go into Zeus. But Ensemble Blue can trade for the Zeus. I think taking the Ensemble Blue was the play. Like, take Ensemble Blue, make Zeus, pass. Because now the Ensemble Blue is going to trigger targeting the Zeus. We have to chain the Zeus to eat the board. But that's not even, like, fantastic. You leave your opponent on 1 card in hand. You do get to trigger white, which is extremely fucking funny. But, like, Warbler, any Lyrilusc in hand is functionally an FTK. Oh, this is pretty good. Yeah, I think that particular misplay might have cost it. God, this is such a sick deck. All right, so you do kind of have to put up a board that kills them this turn. Because, you know the red is in hand. The graveyard's stacked. Like... Wait, the Lyrilusc gives protection from Mindcon? What? No way. Which one? Warble? What the fuck? Barrel Canary says possession of this card cannot switch? Are you kidding me? What? Why? Why? Okay, Cursed Eyes is a genius. I'm fucking stupid. Literally every play I've been like, oh, that was a misplay, and it turns out they're playing, like, fucking perfectly, and I'm just dumb as shit. Oh, wow. That is just the... Wow. This is actually the end of the game just by the assembled Nightingale OTK. This is 3 13s. If we make another assembled, this is the end of the game, yeah. Imagine being insulated to triple tack main deck and archetype. Oh, this is funny. This attaches all the material from one monster to another, so now it's a 19. Make that a 21. 21 times 7, that's going to be an OTK. All right. That was kind of sick. I gotta say, that was like, wow, Battlestorm. I really hope you clear as well. This is an incredibly cool deck.
MBT
So it's time for that all-important Game 3. Fjorm, thank you for the $3. Hey, MBT, I love your content, my dude. Was thinking if you think Lyrilusc is sick enough to justify someone playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. I quit 2 months ago because the format felt boring, but Burb deck's sick and it tempts me. Well, I think this deck is sick. What we've seen so far from Battlestorm looks very competitive, but if you quit 2 months ago because you thought the format was boring, I'm going to be real with you. The format is probably not noticeably different than it was 2 months ago. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 new decks in it, but mostly it's going to be the same shit. And the stuff that is new is not going to really show up until Boat, I don't think. Ugh, I put a roach hotel in my room. Ugh, we got an exterminator because our roach was in our fucking... There were roaches in our kitchen. So we got like all the traps set, and they're just gone from our kitchen now. No more roaches in the kitchen. They all moved to my room. Like the scene in The Simpsons where all the mice go into the fucking Moe's Tavern. So I just put up roach hotels in my room, which means Sadie can't be in here, or she can't be in here while we're not here. And day one, I checked the trap and I was like, that's more bugs than I wanted to see in my life. Ooh, well, that's a sick Valor target. Psych! The Trios is in hand! Absolutely next leveled. Just completely next leveled here. This triggers white layer. Stupid. Extremely dumb. We can even chain block the one that we want to resolve. Oh my god. You know what? Who drew the Garnet? What are you talking about? Surprise, motherfucker. Every time she opens Trios, she wins. Unironically. Trios is like, it's a Garnet, but it also, when you're... sometimes it's just Swallow's Nest. Oh, sick. Okay. There's Magnaliner. Yeah, so I guess that this is a, I guess this just destroys monsters. That's sick. I drew that shit before I got in the room! Alright, out comes Blue Layer. Blue Layer on special. Holy shit, wait, this is a Magna setup. Oh my god, wait. This is a Magna setup. I'm like scouring the grave. I'm like, do we have it? Is the Great King of the Computer making it? What's the prizing for this tournament? First place gets a nice little trophy and a box of Bode. Top 4 all get boxes of Bode. Top 8 gets the tin, and then top 16 gets these field centers. I mean, everyone gets the field centers, but it's not like a ton of prizing. It's mostly just bragging rights. Ah! Da 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 da! Da 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 da! Da 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 da! Ba 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 ba! Do 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 do! Big fucking rock. Valor Rock. So, the Rock is like, obviously the Rock fucking sucks, but it's also like not the worst. I'm feeling lucky. Show me the desires. Let's fucking go. Let's roll the die. Yo, let's go. Easy. Oh my god, she's cracked. She's so fucking cracked. Holy fuck. Okay, that still could have gone poorly. That still could have gone poorly, you know. Oh my god. So, this is like a weird position to be in if you're Battlestorm. Reasonably, you probably don't have a third hand trap. But like, Fucking Jesus Christ. Come on. Okay, realistically, you probably don't have a third hand trap if you're Battlestorm, but the problem is a lot of the Lyriluscs require you to control no monsters or only winged beasts. So you're in this weird position where, like, it's the same as, like, Nibiru in some weird corner case decks with simple locks like that, where you're like, you know, I'm kind of fucked up by this rock on my side of the field. I think that's why you're seeing the rock and attack. Because I think Battlestorm's plan, actually, is to just fucking crash in. But, I mean, we'll find out, you know? All right, so this is still pretty good. Like, it's not Magnus, but Ouroboros is going to, at minimum, prevent pre-battle setups. Masquerena, I don't know. It might be bait. I can't tell. And if Ouroboros, if they just go to battle and attack Masquerena, you're happy about that. If they attack Ouroboros, then you trigger the fucking attached cards. So it's kind of a lose-lose for Battlestorm, but it's not unnavigable. If they have, like, droplets or something, they're probably in a really good position. It's hard, though. This is a very hard game state to navigate. Like, Cursed Ice has not left you with an option to get the Nibiru off your side of the field. They've left you with two admittedly pretty bad attacks. Like, attacking Masquerena feels good because then you stop the effect, but we've seen in previous games, Cursed Ice is completely willing to just trade the Masquerena for the battle phase. Like, that's a sick trade for them. You can trade it for the interaction, but if they go for the interaction, then they potentially get to draw into something crazy and, you know, trigger all the effects. It's hard. It's a really hard one. Chalislime is free to join. You have to, you got to be quick because it fills up really fast. Or you can go to my Patreon, pledge at the $5 level or above, and guarantee entry. Yeah, just going to the battle phase says, yeah, whatever. Whoa, that's not something I expected. Whoa, the Ouroboros targeting the Nibiru to keep the Masquerena alive. That's very interesting. I'm actually super surprised to have seen that. Wow. Yep.
I'm at bottom.
Liam FGC, thank you for the subscription. Okay, this means before you do anything, these two have to become unicorn. You've only got 2 cards in hand. Oh, geez, this is rough. Yeah, there's the unicorn. Pitching the desires. Whoa, we're not going to see the 6-card deck like in your last appearance. Last card, E-Telly. You have got to be fucking joking, my God. Wow. Just incredible. Okay, no Veiler either, so we're gonna go blue layer into red layer. Oh, Droll and Lock the follow-up. That is a little late. I would hazard. All right, so we're going Gram Pulse into red layer, and how close are we? This is, I mean, this is not far off. Getting green layer here, we can go into access code and do a shitload, but not lethal. We have the spell trap pop, but with the exception of the Mystic Mine, it doesn't actually do anything.
I'm at bottom.
Rise to new heights. Oh wait, do they have it? Oh, they do! Wait, it goes from grave too! Well, son of a bitch. Alright, that's 3, 4, 5. A 5 material. Magnus, great king of the computer. And I believe with the access code talker, that is going to be a clean 8,000. It's second Nibiru or bust. Even the second Nibiru would fucking... The great Magnus would live. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. And Magnus, great king of the computer, is gonna get in for lethal. Cursed Eyes on an undefeated streak. 4-5-0 after this round. Oh my god. What a crazy game. That was such a good best of 3. Oh my god. That was such a good best of 3. Holy shit. Both of those players were not only outplaying each other, they were outplaying me. I mean, that's the mark of a good one.